The story opens with Thur, a young girl who has to accept a tragic arranged marriage, then gradually discovers the noble heart of Dean, the husband she once hated, and the secret of how he saved her life from the fire years ago, from which true love blossoms. Initially, Thur appeared as a young girl full of dreams, living with a passion for art and a romantic first love. However, the sudden departure of her father and his last words pushed her into a tragic situation. A marriage with Dean, a man she judged by his appearance. Thu's hatred and resistance came not only from being forced but also from her own prejudices about beauty and happiness. She wanted to decide her own life, but was stuck in a spiral of responsibility and arrangement. The period when Thur lived in depression, deadlock, and had suicidal thoughts showed a deeply damaged psychology, not only because of the loss of love and freedom, but also because she felt betrayed by fate and loved ones. This was an important transition period, when Thur was forced to face the harsh reality and slowly sought ways to free herself. Even though initially it was negative actions, Dean's forgiveness and sacrifice. In contrast to Thur, Dean is a character that represents forgiveness, patience, and selfless love. His unattractive appearance and ordinary social position have made Thur have a negative view. However, his act of accepting the marriage just because of his deceased father's last words and to keep Thur from having a bad reputation has revealed a person with a noble personality. Dean does not demand love immediately but accepts Thu's coldness, even hatred, just with the wish that she will be at peace. Dean's perseverance and sincerity, despite being treated badly, eventually moved Thu's hardened heart. He is not only a husband but also a person who protects, shelters, and understands her in silence. The detail that Dean knows Thu's intention to harm her but still forgives and explains his heart shows a rare tolerance, surpassing all personal selfishness, understanding and dissolving prejudice. The key point of the story lies in the revelation of the past secret. When Thu's mother tells about Dean saving Thur from the fire and having a scar on her face because of her, all of Thu's prejudices about Dean collapse. This is a moment of emotional explosion. Not only does Thur realize the shallowness of her own perception, but the audience also realizes the depth of the message. Dean's silent sacrifice since Thur was young, and his acceptance of marriage as a way to repay her debt, has turned a forced relationship into a true love, based on gratitude and admiration. Thur loves Dean not only because he is her husband, but also because of what he has done, because of his noble heart and character. Thu's transformation and the power of forgiveness. Thu's transformation is not an easy or instant process. It is the result of Dean's boundless patience and unconditional love. As Thur begins to see his inner beauty, she confronts her own prejudices and shallowness. Regret for past actions is not just a feeling of guilt but also a sign of maturity and self-reflection. The detail of Thu's mother revealing the secret of Dean saving her from a fire, leaving a scar on his face, is a powerful emotional turning point. It not only explains why Thu's parents insisted on marrying her to Dean, but also transforms Dean from a strange, unattractive man into a silent hero, a benefactor. Thu's overwhelming emotion shows a deep awakening to Dean's true value and his great sacrifice. This completely changes her feelings about him. From hate to love and gratitude, true love blooms from understanding and gratitude. When Thur understands Dean's past and heart, the love between them is no longer forced but becomes a sincere and deep love. Their relationship is built on the foundation of gratitude, understanding, and mutual respect. The fact that they build a new life together, have a successful business, and welcome their first child is a testament to true happiness, nurtured from inner values. Challenges, such as Dean's accident while helping with flood relief, further strengthen their feelings. It shows that their love is strong enough to overcome adversity and proves that Dean is not only a good husband but also a compassionate person, willing to sacrifice for the community, profound messages about life values. The story ends by emphasizing the core messages. The true value of a person is not in his appearance, but in his heart and personality. Dean is the clearest proof of this. His appearance was initially a barrier, but it was his noble soul that helped him win love and respect. Promoting love, gratitude and understanding in life. Clara and Dean's love is not love at first sight, but a love built on deep understanding, sincere gratitude and tolerance. These are important factors to create a lasting and happy relationship. Through many ups and downs, Clara and Dean have built a happy and fulfilling life together, proving that true love can grow from understanding, gratitude and sacrifice. Their story is a reminder that a person's value lies not in their appearance, but in their heart and character. If you find this story meaningful, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other touching and inspiring videos.